Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Reine Des Fleurs along Leon's Wrath. And we're having a one-on-one with the goddess here, and while Leon's having his one-on-one with Zero, we're figuring out exactly what they want to see if we're going to be giving in to them or not. Let's see what these gods have to say for themselves. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. I wanted to talk to you. I was just shocked to be betrayed by Hubert, and after hearing why, I'd like to speak with you. I try so hard to protect what I have, including myself and people around me. But I realize that's not everything. I also want to know how you feel. How I feel? After reviving through my body, what are you planning on doing? I want to know your purpose. Reluctant to speak? To be forgiven for the sins that I committed in the past. Sins. That is, I gave a helping hand to the world when it was about to die and revived it with the power of the gods. Then, I created Partydom and protected the world for a long time. How can that be a sin? The gods' powers enable people beyond their nature. That is why the world nearly ended once already. As civilization grew, people's demands increased. Then, with their power, wars broke out in the end. The old gods were disappointed and abandoned the world, but I remained. I felt pity for them. I thought I could save them. As a result, people depended even more on God's power, and the world was restructured, but it only worked because of grace. After that, grace dried up, and the land slowly started to collapse, as you have seen. No more divine spirits of mine could be born, and I felt myself reaching my limits. So, I have decided to take back my power. Let everything start afresh, return to the way it is supposed to be. That is my purpose. You mean to destroy the world? Yes. No, that can't be. You feel that I am selfish. I won't argue with that. In fact, I agree. But to leave the world unbalanced like this, they would surely suffer more in the end. That's why she is trying to finish it before. That is... arrogance, as opposed to self-satisfaction, which was the other choice. That is just arrogance. I don't know how that gets us a leg up because she doesn't take it the right way. Yes, from the beginning, by saving the world, by giving it unnecessary power. All my sins sprung from my arrogance. I don't know how that raised my love with Leon, but oh well, yay!
So, you're trying to destroy the land for Milene. I am the god of destruction. That is the only thing I can do for her. Moreover, I just don't want Milene to suffer anymore. I understand your feelings. I would be thinking the same thing if I were you. I'll do it instead of letting her get her hands dirty. Then, just give your body to me, my vessel. I can't. Your power may save Milene, but it may hurt the woman that is important to me. To argue with God. Do you understand how meaningless that is? It doesn't matter who I'm arguing with. I'll protect what I want to protect. Do you have power in you? What more can you do? Tell me. ...
Tell him, Leon, tell him! I don't have power or I don't need power. I didn't get to choose? Oh, Leon chose himself! I don't remember that happening, actually.
Who said I need the power of the gods to protect something? What do you mean? You certainly have the power, but could you protect Milene with your power?
Ah, direct hit.
You couldn't. That's why we're facing each other now. What can you protect by doing the same thing? We must be almost full of love now. Even if this world becomes unbalanced by the god's power and there is no hope for the future, after knowing everything, I can't agree to vanish as your vessel. This world and I are the same, to be born and to be destroyed at someone's will. My life and this world, those are not your toys. So, what do you want then? Even if I fail to save everything, I just want one wish to come true. I want to stay with Leon. I want a future where I can stay with the one I love. Grant me that, goddess of love. Then, choose, Violet, with your precious life. Choose what? I will give my godly powers to you and the Northern Knight. Use that power to destroy the world. If you can do that for us, neither Zero nor I will need a vessel again. You can have your future with your lover. But where will we live if the world is destroyed? Is it just Partidon that's going to be left? If you can't choose, then just offer that body of yours to me. In return, I will devote my all to sustain the world in respect of your sacrifice. Doesn't that totally go against what she just said a moment ago, that she wants to destroy the world to atone for her sins of saving it in the first place? Then she'll be sinning more in her own eyes. That one part really just doesn't make any sense. With Zero, I will seek a future without destroying it. I promise to give all your knights futures of their own. So, I must choose between the world and love. Yes. That is, your mercy. Yes, it is. How cruel to be the god of mercy. Milene is also showing me pity by letting me decide. I know. But that is too cruel. If you decide not to choose, then we will just continue as planned. What are you going to do? I will... buttons! Circle... Come on, don't fail. Phew. See, I hold my Vita off to the side so the buttons don't make so much noise, so I have to grab my Vita every time the button thing comes up. That's why I freak out. I will choose. The only thing that I truly possess. I will never let go of that. I see. You have until tomorrow morning. I will not wait any longer than that. I understand. I merely pray for you to decide to be with the one you love without regretting it. I guess that would suit her ends. If she wants me to destroy the world and be with the one I love without regretting it, then... Since she... Look! I'm maxed out with love with Leon! Woohoo! I open my eyes and quickly look at Leon, where he's supposed to be. Oh, Leon. Leon. I can tell from his expression. He has also been given the same options to choose from. We have only 2 choices. To give us these choices is also the consideration of the gods. However, when we choose one, the other will collapse. To everyone. We can't make this decision on our own. Let us discuss this with Louis and Orpheus. No. It's our duty to make this decision. We can't include them in this matter. Even without asking them, we already know what their answers would be.
As Leon says, Louis and Orpheus would not want me to be sacrificed. I truly feel without a doubt that we know each other better than ever now. What should we do? I know I will disappoint you by saying this, but I just can't think right now. I'm such a fool.
That can't be helped. We still have time, even if it's just a little.
It can't be helped that I'm a fool? No, he meant the sentence before that, but it just wasn't quite right timing. Leon.
At worst, this might be our last time together, so... Hey, Violet, let's go on a date!
Yeah, the ultimate solution. Let's go on a date. The world's ending, we might have to kill all our friends, but let's go on a date! Huh? Before I could give him an answer, Leon had already brought me to the park. Well, Leon...
Huh? What?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do on a date.
You don't know? Well, that means this is the first date for both of us?
It is my first time officially dating.
I see. I finally get to go on my first date.
How can that be? How can this be Leon's first date? Look at him! How is it possible that he's never dated before? And all those travels that he's done on the land, how could he have possibly not dated anybody? I mean, he's been out drinking a lot of times apparently, so shouldn't he have met a lot of barmaids and stuff? I mean, come on, seriously. And it's not like he's a kid. He's no teenager, right? I can understand Violet because she's been completely sheltered, but him? Maybe it's just because he's a simpleton and he never ever understood when women were coming on to him or something. When I look at Leon being so emotionally overwhelmed, I feel he is truly being himself. I mean...
What? I haven't done anything yet.
You're just cute, that's all. We just can't help giggling because you're so cute. And because it's utterly ridiculous that you've never been on a date before. At your age. He was probably on his way to being a level 30 wizard. Well, at least we get to enjoy a little time before the storm comes, huh? Anyway, the next episode should be a nice happy little date. So I hope to see you there or in some of my other videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.